Hi, everybody. This is David Nevins for City Biz, and thank you so much for joining us today. And today, our special guest is Ron Attman, and Ron is the co-CEO of the Acme Paper Company. Ron, welcome to our program.
Thank you, David. It's great to be here with you.
It's indeed our pleasure. So, Ron, I know many people, because you've been around a long time, the company that is, not yourself necessarily, but many people know what the Acme Paper Company is and does, and many people still don't. So let's begin with that. Share the depth and the breadth, and talk a little bit about probably one of your favorite topics, other than your family, the Acme Paper Company. What should we know about it?
So, first of all, it has nothing to do with Roadrunner. So that's the first thing to know. But Acme was founded 78 years ago. Actually, April 1st was our 78th birthday, and it was founded by my parents, Edward and Mildred Attman, in a little garage on a front street in downtown Baltimore. And we distribute a variety of disposable food service products, restaurant equipment and supplies, hygiene and facility solutions products. And we specialize really in a few things. One, we specialize in helping our people, our clients, with branding strategies, helping them make their businesses unique and not look like the person next door to them. And also, we've really become known as an expert in the area of environmentally friendly products, or green products, as people refer to. And we service an area throughout the mid-Atlantic states, from our own two locations in Savage, Maryland, and Richmond, Virginia. And we actually have a connection through a group that we belong to service clients wherever they go in the United States.
And I know, again, people don't really realize you are likely, when you're at a sporting event, you might very well be drinking from a cup supplied by Acme Paper, eating a hot dog wrapped in a wrapping that came from Acme Paper. And when you're using a restroom in a commercial facility, you're likely using either toilet paper or paper towels that came from Acme Paper. So you've grown quite a bit since your father's founding days, right?
Well, when my father founded the business, he had 7 products to sell, and they were hard to really come by in 1946. Now we have over 10,000 products under our roof. So yes, it's expanded, and our customer base has expanded from being somebody that just served delis and drugstores, and at that time, to somebody now we're servicing most of the major healthcare facilities in our area, as well as the stadiums and arenas that you referred to. We have a presence in all of those, and we still do a lot with locally owned, smaller types of businesses, people getting into business today, and a lot of them have really grown from one location. We have one client that has over 120 locations now, and that's really a great thrill for us to see that happen, and to think that we might have had a small part to do with helping them with their success.
Well, probably a little bit more than a small part. You're a bit modest. I know you just had your incredible annual event called the Innovation Showcase. Tell us a little bit about that, and I guess it's called the Innovation Showcase because your customers can come from far and wide and get a sense of all the new products that you have. What kind of new products were particularly popular this year?
Acme's always been known for bringing innovative solutions to the marketplace. And I mean, it goes back to the 1960s, when my father was one of the first people to introduce styrofoam cups to the world, or to the Baltimore area. And then in the 2000s, we were one of the first people to introduce the environmentally friendly products. So we try to be on the cutting edge. And it occurred to us a few years ago that it would be great, instead of us bringing all of our products right to the customer to let them come to us and see our leading suppliers and see what innovations they have to offer. So we had things on display there, everything from new types of cooking equipment and coffee making equipment to new kinds of plastic bags that people can use to overwrap their food service pans and to be able to save food and to save them from cleaning their having to have people scrub and clean their pots and pans and steam table pans.
Yeah, I know also, Ron, that you and your suppliers have really taken advantage of the, I guess I'll refer to it as the technological revolution. And I visited your website and I've seen things like uh, hallway cleaning equipment in hospitals that are robotic and run themselves. And I've seen, um, well, why don't
Yep.
I let you talk about it? Yeah.
So, that's one of the things that was really most popular um, boost at the show was we had a robotic floor scrubbers and robotic cleaning equipment there. So we all know about how people are stressed to find labor and looking for ways to have savings in the cost of labor and to be able to do their jobs with less people. And we've been very successful in selling these robotic scrubbers that can be left unattended. They just go up and down the hallways and scrub it while the person that would normally stand behind it guiding the regular scrubber, they're out in other rooms emptying trash cans and doing a multitude of other tasks. So it's been a very popular item. We've had school systems buy those for their schools and put one in each school and be able to save tremendous amount on labor and get the job done. That's really the important thing.
I know also I've seen and we've talked about it in previous conversations. I'm not sure what you would call it, but a an automatic paper towel dispenser that lets a someone at another location know when the supply of paper towels is low. How many of us get frustrated by going to a commercial establishment and washing our hands, and then the person in front of you pulled down the last paper towel, so you make that difficult to happen.
Yes, that's one of the newest innovations that is starting to really catch on in the world. So as you described, there's nothing more frustrating to go to a baseball game or go into a restroom in a nice office building and there are no towels or tissue there. So we have systems where you have sensors that go in the dispensers and the sensors are connected to somebody's cell phone. And if a product starts to run low, the maintenance person gets notice of it and they can go in there and quickly fill a dispenser and never be out. And that's something that is really catching on in especially places that have high traffic.
Hmm. Who would have figured, right? Who would have
Oh,
figured?
you know,
um
I remember when the hands-free product started coming out. That was like about 2004, and that thing really caught on like wildfire. But this is the latest iteration of it, and the market currently changes based on the needs of people, and we try to be on the forefront of bringing that solution to our clients.
and I know also, when COVID started, and fortunately it has, I think, for the most part, waned. But one of the lasting effects of COVID is the uh, Purell dispensers and related products that are now pretty ubiquitous. And correct me if I'm wrong. Acme Paper has supplied hand sanitizing dispensers throughout Maryland, Virginia, the entire Mid Atlantic.
Yes, we have a great relationship with the people from Purell, and it's actually a company called Gojo who makes it, and they have really they haven't just rested on their laurels. They've just came out with a new dispensing system for their product, which again has a battery in each unit of the sanitizer, and you just get rid when you're finished using the product. When the dispenser is empty, you just get rid of that, put in another one, and it has a fresh battery to it, so you're never running out of battery. And also, it has sensors in there for people to monitor the usage to make sure that you have it available.
That's great. So, Ron, I'm assuming, therefore, your innovation showcase was a huge success, and likely you plan on doing it again next year. Any sort of new products that you can maybe give us a little tip off on?
Well, there are new things coming out all the time, but I would say, being that the show was this week, we've pretty much sent out and shown all the recent innovation. But there continue to be advances in environmentally safe products. We had somebody there who's actually a Maryland-based company that's manufacturing compostable straws. They're not in compostable, but they're water safe. So if they go end up in the harbor, they're going to disintegrate. And those kinds of things are coming online all the time, and you can always be assured that Acme Paper will have them to introduce to the marketplace as soon as they are available.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And I know that, just on the example of straws you brought up, I know that a lot of businesses had gone to paper straws, and if you leave them in the drink too long, they kind of get all mushy and soggy. So this is the next best thing, right? The next iteration of that.
Yeah, well, we would say, pardon the pun, but paper straws suck. But sometimes they don't, and that's the problem. Sometimes they fall apart. So this is a much better solution, I think, for people.
Well, yeah. So you're quite the comedian, Ron. I don't know. I have to remind you, this is my interview, not your interview. Anyway, I'll get you your own show at another time.
That's okay. You be David. I wouldn't want to compete with you when it comes to that.
Ron, before we close, just this program is viewed on the City Biz Network by business owners, business leaders, civic leaders. How do they learn more about Acme Paper, and how do they get in touch with someone from Acme Paper?
So first of all, we're on social media all the time, all the Facebook, LinkedIn, X, etc. We're not on TikTok, so because we don't want the Chinese, uh, finding our secrets out. But we're on social media. Our website, www.acmepaper.com, and you can always just reach out and call us at 410-792-2333, and someone will answer the phone and direct you to whoever can help you.
Thanks, Ron. This was terrific.
Thank you, David. Thank you for having us, and have a great day.
Thank you. You do the same. This is David Nevins for City Biz, and let me remind everybody that Acme Paper is a Baltimore-based company, and Richmond, Virginia, too, but a beloved Baltimore-based company, and give them a call, and they'll service you well. I know that firsthand. Ron, again, thank you for watching, for participating rather. And this is David Nevins for City Biz. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.